The psychology of all the latest and greatest guitar trends that you don't know yet that you want and need and must have.
Ooh, like a fanfare.
Yeah. What? Hey, it's me, Baxter.
And Jonathan.
We're back, fretted out and worried, just talking about all the things that happen. This is an insider baseball thing too a little bit, so enjoy with it. But there's all sorts of psychology that we as players, as sellers, as buyers, manufacturers do it, all of us collectors do it, that we created in this strange industry that have become things that were not things. You know,
it's not a thing.
It's not a thing, but it's a thing now. So let's start out. We have a whole video on this one. Soft cases.
Oh my God.
That's like that's become a thing in the market. Just watch our video on that thing. As far as, are they better? Are they worse? Why do all guitars come with soft cases now and not hard cases anymore? It's a strange thing.
Or no case.
Or no case. Welcome to a lot of guitar manufacturers.
Yep.
But we're going to jump ship really quickly. Let's talk about Relics.
Oh.
Something that's near and dear to our hearts. But Relics are a strange thing now because we love Relics.
We do.
We love pristine guitars too. But sometimes.
Whatever.
Sorry, Polyphia moment.
We'll squeeze there.
It just relaxes, Jonathan. Just breathe stress relief. We get the bag. And
when I get too worked up about the Relic debate.
I know.
That's what I need.
Because I'm going to start dissing on his Relics. But doing a guitar within a nitrocellulose setting as a small maker or even as like a large maker like Fender sometimes is very difficult to do without a slight bit of Relic.
Are you telling me that might actually help streamline things?
Yes, in some ways. Like if you have a light degree of Relic, if we're just getting some finish checking and cracking and whatnot, now if this was spec'd out for an NOS or non-Relic guitar, any checking cracking, refin, back to the boot.
Well I mean, working at Gibson USA on the line, right, you'd see so many guitars get kicked out for just that exact reason, because they were nitro guitars, obviously, but they were, they're all NOS. There's no Relics in Gibson USA, so any little thing, man, they get rejected, sent back through.
Let's jump back to Fender too. Like when you put the neck, well, that was a nice clap. Sorry about that. When you put the neck into the body and you screw just a slight bit too tight, little fractures happen in that little heel joint there. Got to go back to the drawing board. Within a Relic, hey, you're probably okay.
It's fine. Looks great.
It's fine. We've actually had somebody do that with it. A dear friend of mine bought a guitar, and we've had to get that fixed for him. And Fender Custom Shop is doing a wonderful job. Like, hey, no problem. We beefed it or something happened in shipping. We don't think it would have left, but something took a hit. We're going to get it fixed and get that taken care of. They do it, but sometimes having a slight Relic can hide some imperfections.
Sure.
As much as we are Relic lovers, but that's just part of the nature of things.
Yep.
Let's talk about weight.
Gotta have those light guitars.
This was not a thing until
Gotta be
recently.
under 5 pounds.
That's completely made up. This did not exist for the entire history of guitar until, I don't know, the 2000s.
I'm gonna say the 70s ruined it. You're like, my God, I don't want those heavy pieces.
No, I just think, I think a lot of it is the market of guitar playing folks got older and wanted lighter weight things.
To hang around their necks.
And so then kids started getting, I want lightweight things too, because we have a soft group of kids now that have been made. Like, we made these soft little babies that don't know how to load their own 22s, and your son does.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Your son could like skin a pig if he had to. Mine could crochet a nice oven mitt. Help me. No, but you like that. It's true. Except for Gus's would probably kill all of you. Even though Gus's is half the size of your son, he might still win in a fight.
He could. He's wiry. He's got that wiry strength.
He could keep going. He could keep going.
Yeah.
There's a great
just crazy
side note. There's a great YouTube video out there somewhere it's the best fight on YouTube. These two little toddlers with full face protection and going at it.
Yes,
it's so much fun just to watch them.
It's wonderful.
Destroying each other. And they don't get hurt. It's just fun because they can't hurt each other.
No.
The contact is too light.
No.
God, this makes me want to go in there and kick though. Just kick hard. Anyway,
we should go back to our MMA training. Me and you do our first bout.
God, that would be funny. I don't want to.
We could be a tag. No, don't have to fight me. We should be a tag team.
That would be funny. So I go in first, and they think it's going to be like me as the second person. You show them.
That's right.
And they're like, oh no. Or you stand back there just growling at them the whole time.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Don't hurt my little friend Baxter.
Yeah, no,
He's
that's true.
sensitive.
That's
So
true.
lightweight guitars, it's a thing, and it's a way to it's more expensive sometimes to have guitars sorted out for a lightweight. It's made manufacturing costs go up a little bit. and because they can charge a premium now. So hey, because it takes them more time to source it out and weigh everything. It's pretty funny.
Well, it's funny there because, like, I think for a while, like Les Paul's a good example, right? Like, there were a lot of them, most of them were chambered for a long time. Because they're like, oh, people don't want heavy ones. And then people decided they wanted non-chambered, also light. They had to be like, oh, well, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know.
Well, we're going to have to find really, well, it's like you get into like the Powena guitars, like woods and everything, and like it's like the Brad Paisley ones. You know, that's really soft wood. It's a dangerous wood to get sometimes. Like his is capped with 2 other woods, I believe, just to protect it.
Right.
But if you got pure Powena, like you have a...
It's pretty soft.
Insanely soft, easily, I mean, it's going to relic easily. It's just going to break in half easily, too. If you drop it, the horn's probably coming off.
Bam!
It'd be cool looking.
It'd be cool.
You'd have like one of those Dweezil Zappa PRS guitars, which I think are amazing. If you have one of those, thumbs up and hats off. I love the Dweezil Zappa PRS. It's one of my favorite carves. I have issues. Okay, wait. Urban Woods.
Urban Woods is my favorite.
Urban Woods has become sort of a thing now. And we might wrap it up there and just sort of like let you guys sort of like brain throw at us too. We can see your thoughts and we'll respond to them. That's how this works, I think. I'm feeling it right now. Like Paul's having lunch right now, being like, I've got thoughts, Baxter, and he's sending them to me at this moment. Eat your vegetables. That's a side note. A great M&M collection too. Holy Lord, you gotta see this guy's M&M collection.
An M&M?
He has an M&M collection.
Like the candy?
Yes, it's a long story. Listen, I can't get into it. No, but the urban woods are like a sort of a thing that's becoming more common.
Yeah.
And it's sort of been sourced out of necessity as we are diminishing our normal wood supplies for acoustic and electric guitars alike.
True.
You know, we use fairly cheap woods for overseas imports electric guitars. A lot of those can be harvested from all over the world in all sorts of strange and maybe not completely good environmental ways. And then we've entered into the world of sort of the urban woods, and they're not inexpensive guitars. No. You know, and I don't feel like they cost more. Some of them are probably free. It's just the actual milling and the creation of them, and they pay a small fee, but it's not like they're buying slabs of Brazilian, where like that costs a fortune.
Right.
So it's now become part of, and you know, this is the thing too. I remember when Taylor first unveiled their Urban Ash series, and I remember like sitting there and everybody at Taylor Guitars was abashed when I said, "Oh, trash woods," and they're like, "What?" This is at the NAMM. This is back when we had NAMM and everyone was there. It was so much fun. I think Andy Powers was there. I know my rep was there, and some other reps were like, and I was like, "Oh, it's Urban Ash. It's the city woods. Like my wife works in city government. It's the trash wood that we're turning into guitars. Okay, prove it. Let me see it sound." And I was super skeptical. Then I played the 324 CE Builders Edition, and it won me over. I did. It's one of my favorite Taylor guitars, and it's not an inexpensive guitar.
Before that, you cut trash wood twice to 2 different sets of Taylor people.
I mean,
the best one was that we were at lunch.
We were at lunch with somebody too? I don't even remember.
I think you were recounting the fact that you caught it trash wood in front of those other people, and he was just like, so taken aback.
Well, because when you work for those companies too, you have like this sort of sales notes on your talking points. So it's like being a politician, like how you speak of the reclamation of this, and it's just we get it. It's like we're all selling like wood and steel. Yeah. That another funny note, the name of Taylor's musical publication, but I've been calling it that my whole life because that's all guitars are, is just wood and steel with some plastic mixed into it, and they're learning how to be guitars. They used to be trees, and so I find the whole like psychology of what we come to like know and accept, because mahogany was not an accepted tone wood for a while, and sapelli was not, and that was a more recent one, but it was mahogany was the cheap poor person's wood.
Right.
I want rosewood and spruce. Why? Because it does this. What about maple? Well, it's only good for this. No, maple's good for a lot of things we've been shown, like cellos and violins, but not for guitars. Well, unless we try it like this way, and all of those 335s and 45s. So it's the psychology of how we view these woods and what's good and what's bad wood is really interesting to us.
It is interesting. I mean, all these things you listed are interesting. That like how they become a thing, how they become the sort of agreed upon standard of what's good and what's bad. It is interesting when you look back when some of those things became what they are now.
Well, the fact that we play these little boxes of wood and steel and they still gather extreme amounts of money.
Yeah.
Especially for vintage pieces. We pay outrageous sums to buy these guitars. And we're not going to stop anytime soon.
No.
That's the weirdest part about this thing. So it's a fun journey. Now we'll end it with, fan frets. I'm kidding. We don't have anything on fan frets. It's just a cool little... There's not dominated the market or anything. It's not taking over.
There's a new Tim Pierce video. Everybody's going to want them.
Is that the new one?
I think his video was actually... I didn't watch the whole thing.
I mean, they're wicked things.
He was saying, like, I guess at some point he had some back trouble. And so now he's got one that's like super ergonomic that he can like have his little Pro Tools keyboard.
If you're having back trouble playing guitar, you're looking in the wrong place. The answer lies in MyPillow.
No.
So just watch Fox News and you'll see a MyPillow ad every 35 seconds come on.
I think he's got slippers now too.
He has slippers and he probably has hats and mustaches and he has this cool like cross chain that he's always wearing and he's funny. He cracks me up. I was at my folks' place over the weekend.
Do they have MyPillow? I bet they have.
They don't because they're like no, those are just still filled with styrofoam. Oh. But the ad that came on the Fox News, I was like, because I don't watch TV really, and so I was like, oh, I haven't seen advertisements in so long. It was that.
I know. My kids never know what to do. Like when we're at a grandparents.
Can we fast forward this?
No. What? Can we change this?
This is just how it is.
No, sorry, kids.
It's how life was when I was a child.
Can we watch? Someone said, no, that doesn't come on until this time. What? That's dumb. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Well, the only thing on this TV is Fox News and golf.
Yeah.
And football. That's all you're going to watch, so just enjoy. Have a good time here. And MyPillow ads over and over. And I find him strangely attractive after seeing him. He's like the Esteban of the pillow universe.
He's great.
God bless him. But I think that's it. It's just like, just think a little bit about all the funny things that we know and love in the guitar universe. And that we some of it we take for granted, that this is just how this is the best of this because of X, Y, and Z. And some Maybe not. It's weird. Why do we like Brazilian rosewood so much?
Because it's from Brazil?
Well, because of the tonal characteristics of what it can do with the vibration structure, too. There's a science behind that, too. But it's also because it's really sought after and expensive and rare.
It's because we can't have it.
Yes.
That's what we wanted.
It's like a little Betty Jane down there at the old...
Can't even take it out of the country.
Store down. Yeah, no, we can't.
No.
We can't take Billie Jean. What name did I give her?
Betty Jane?
Betty Jane. Or Brazilian rosewood, Alley Country. Dag nabbit. That's all I got. Again, thanks for tuning in. Click like, subscribe.
The old bell.
And
psychology. Bell psychology.
With the bells.